She in love with the bands. Every time she wanna see me when she can, yeah. Cause I'm the man with the plan. The way she scream my name, you could swear she's a fan.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel.
Baby, why what your mama gave you?
So today, I'm going to be talking about accountability. So, accountability for me means taking responsibility for everything. Good, bad, ugly, beautiful, taking responsibility for it. And I feel like when I started taking accountability for my actions is actually when I actually started to take control of my life. I feel like it's easy for people to have excuses or go into a place of negativity when they're struggling to take accountability for their actions. So for me, I looked at my life and I was like, okay, cool. So Brenda, you want to do this, you want to do that, you want to do this, you want to do that. But the way you're walking or the way you're doing things, you're not actually doing it in alignment with what you're saying you want to do. And it's easy to be like, my parents don't have no money, my family don't come from a place of money, I never went to a certain type of school, I was never exposed to these type of people, I don't have friends with money, I'm black. All of those things we can continuously say, but is it actually taking you anywhere? Is it actually gonna change anything? The only way you can change things is when you start to take accountability for your life. Look at your life. Look at your situation. How can I change this? What can I do to benefit certain things or to change certain things in my life? And you got to look at yourself. One thing I deeped is that no one is going to do anything for you, okay? No one's going to do anything for you. In this life, you are the only person that can do something right for yourself. And sometimes we get it wrong. It's cool. Sometimes we do take it to the left sometimes, and sometimes we make it right. But we are accountable for it. Because I feel like when we have expectations on other people to do stuff for us, when they don't reach those expectations, then we are all in our emotions. But if you don't expect anything in the first place, when they do help you, it's like, oh wow, well damn, ain't they nice? And you start to appreciate the things that come to you rather than having the expectations of certain things coming and happening in your life. So going back to the point of accountability, you have to be responsible for certain things in your life. Take responsibility. Stop looking at external things to be the reason for why you are the way you are. It might have a certain aspect to it. I'm not doubting that, or I'm not saying it. No, certain things in regards to the way we've been raised, certain things has impacted our lives to be the way we are today. But what are you going to do about it? What are you actually going to do about it? Do you know what I mean? What are you doing about it that's going to make your life different? You can't just let the world just take you. You also have a responsibility to create your life and to create what you want it to be. That's how I see things in my life. But I also feel like we also need to understand that when you take accountability for your actions, that is when you take control of your life and what you're trying to do. Okay? So if you've sat and you've always wanted to read, but you've never read because of work and all of this and all of this and all of this, and you waking up and you have to go to work and then you're on the train, listen, that's all excuses. You can wake up 30 minutes, an hour earlier and read a book. You can listen to audibles, the English side, audio books on your phone. You can do that. When you come back in the evening, having a little time to read, sitting in your car or sitting in a private place to read. You know, it's all about action. You know, okay, cool, I haven't read in a long time. Okay, what am I doing about it? Let me wake up a bit 30 minutes earlier and read this book that I've always wanted to read, or I've heard a lot of things about. Let me sit down and let me read it. Yeah. Exercise. Right now I ain't even exercising, but I'm speaking to myself as well as speaking to other people. Exercising, you have to be accountable for that. What do you need to do in order for you to do a couple of press ups, skip, whatever it is? You know, take accountability for it. Don't say, oh, this, that, and the other. My excuse is my house is packed. You know, Emmy's always in the living room when I'm trying to work out, blah, blah, blah. But wake up earlier when he ain't in the living room and work out, kind of thing. Take accountability. Don't just make excuses for the reason why you can't do certain things. You know, I want to start a YouTube channel. My excuse, I was very fearful. I was scared. I was scared about what people may think about me. I was scared about being judged. I was scared about all of this stuff. But then again, that whole fear of me being judged and not coming across as humble, that was my main fear. Like I didn't want people to think that I'm boasting, that I'm all that in a bag of chips. I really didn't want people to think negative about me. But then I had to look at myself and be like, why do you even care? And you trying to stay humble and stay in one position to be like the rest of them, it's really just limiting you as a person, because you already know that you're not like them. The inner self is screaming, you know, you're better than this. You can do this. You can do that. You can do this. And that's why it's always in the back of your head. You know, it always comes in the back of your head, like something's reminding you, oh, you should do this, or you should do this. And then other thoughts start to come in to prevent you from doing stuff. But this whole humility thing that you're trying to portray, it's not you. You're meant to be bigger than this. You're meant to do greater things. So all this trying to act humble, you're just being fake. You're actually being fake. And I had to tell myself that. And I had to also forgive myself for allowing myself to get into certain positions, because I feel like that's also something that holds people back, your emotions to why you've ended up like this. Because for me personally, it was like, you're so educated, you're very organized, so why overspend? Why have you put yourself in these situations where you've overspent and you're in debt and all of this stuff? True, you know, we have to be transparent out here in these streets. You know, I was angry with myself, and I actually had to sit down and make a video, because this is what I do when I'm expressing myself. I make videos and I talk to myself, and I'm forgiving myself for certain things that I have done, because I have to take accountability for the things that I've done to myself. I can't just blame everybody else. And when you forgive yourself, it makes you free to kind of move forward and be you. Be who you've always wanted to be. Don't let that vision of yourself haunt you for the rest of your life, because you're struggling to take accountability for why you haven't been that way, and putting things into place and putting actions into place in order for you to grow as a person and to be better as a person. I just feel like we need to wake up. We need to stop making excuses. Stop making excuses for yourself. I'm talking to myself as well here. I'm talking to myself too. I really am. But me making videos, me posting on social media, is me stopping them excuses and actually actioning what I want to do, and not trying anymore and doing, you know, not trying anymore and doing. And one of the things I actually wanted to say, and I was speaking to one of my mentors before I made this video, and he's like, I can see you're doing your thing, da, 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 da. And I was like, yeah, I'm trying. And then he was like, no, you're not trying, you're doing. And I was like, I always use that word trying because I'm trying to be humble. I'm just trying to be, I'm trying. Girl, just take the compliment. Stop trying to deflect it. Take the compliment, receive the energy and say it with your chest. Yes, I'm doing things, you know? What's the problem? What is the problem? And I know some of y'all can relate to that. Let's start doing things. Let's start taking accountability for our dreams, for our visions, for everything that we may want to do. If you've always wanted a certain job, go out there and try and do it. What are you gonna lose? You ain't gonna lose nothing. You might go home, but that makes that resilience, that builds that resilience in you. Like whatever job you wanted, whatever opportunity that you wanted to chase, whatever hairstyle you always wanted to do, just try it. If you wanted to drop music, make beats, whatever you need to do. You know, you wanted to start a YouTube channel, start a YouTube channel. Me as well, I've learned, it's just posting videos. That is literally it. And just post it and go and run and make another one. Take accountability for everything that you've always wanted to do. What is it that you want to do? Pick up the pen today, write it down and say, okay, cool. For the next couple of weeks, because we're in quarantine and we ain't got stuff to do, what am I going to do? What have I always been afraid of doing, or what have I've always stopped doing, and now I want to take accountability for my actions and go through everything, you know, and say, okay, why didn't I do this? Okay, from now on, I'm going to be doing this. And forgive yourself if you miss a day. Don't stress yourself and then be like, oh, this don't work. Pick yourself up, girl. Pick yourself up, bro. And keep on going. It's a marathon. It isn't actually a marathon. We need to take our time and we need to stop being so hard on ourselves and just take it step at a time. Be accountable for everything that you're doing and move forward.
Next, if you got what's mine, then I'm coming for your neck. If you want my time, better come with a check. Money make the world go round. So much money make your girl go down. I'm your girl's world now.
She in love with the bands. Every time she wanna see me when she can, yeah. Cause I'm the man with the plan. The way she scream my name, you could swear she's